Yes, welcome to the podcast, everyone. And just to say, this is not the potato episode, but the potato episode is coming soon.
Oh, brilliant.
So that's exciting. That's right. The
How long will
potato
it be?
episode is nearly here. The potato episode will be 3.5 minutes long.
Good.
It's going to be a very short one, but it's going to be a classic. So that'll be in a couple of years. So good luck looking forward to that. We heard also recently that the A-Team in France has lyrics.
No, it doesn't.
It does, and we're going to play it in the next podcast, so tune in for that.
Not this one.
No?
So I don't get the potatoes and I don't get the French 80.
Oh, the potato episode is going to be a cracker. One other thing we're not going to talk about today is potatoes. This was going to be the potato special, but a couple of guests have fallen through, notably one of the main representatives of the potato industry. But that will be coming soon. This one is a standard music-based comedy chat podcast, so we're going to kick things off with Willip's performance of a beautiful song by Dooley Wilson. Oh, guys, that was well cool. But let's stop for a second. Is it? No, it's not the potato special episode, but preparations for that really are now in full swing, so please subscribe immediately so you don't miss out on the Spud special. What sort of podcast is it? Well, it's not the potato episode. It was going to be, but we're not quite ready for that. Willip is still finishing the potato opera. Ben hasn't finished his musical mash recipes, but it's going to come soon, and I know that I can't wait. Mark, can you wait?
Yes.
Well, I now know that Mark can wait. Joe, can you wait?
No.
I now know that Joe also can't wait. Two of us can't, one of us. Okay, so we're going to start in a minute, but first of all, a bit of music. Oh, we've just received a question from a listener. They've written in to say, is this...
Did you get that this evening?
Yeah, I got this this evening.
Okay.
They've written to say, is this the potato episode? The answer is no, this isn't the potato episode, but it is shaping up nicely.
Yeah,
so
we're
sorry for the
chipping
delay.
away, aren't we?
But look, we've got loads to do today, so let's crack on, because today's show is the potato episode. Oh, I've read that wrong. Today's show is not the potato episode. It was meant to be, but there were problems with the potatoes. Instead, we're going to kick things off with a song called Deep Down in Your Soul. Take it away, guys. Today's episode is not the potato episode, and we're sorry about that, but good news for the fans of the sitcom Friends, because we're going to start with a song about how all the actors in Friends like doing things on boats. Yo, listen to this. It's going to be so cool and great, man, but it's not the potato episode. That is imminent, but there's been a delay. We do, however, have 5 super guys playing musical instruments just for you. Stop. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Okay, well, let's now deal with some sad...
I'm really
That was
tired.
horrible.
No, yeah, it was
That was
horrible.
horrible.
We're going to deal with some sad news.
Oh, no.
This was going to be the potato episode. And Willip had ordered a special delivery of potatoes, but the delivery went to the wrong address. So it's not the potato episode. It's a right bugger. Instead, we're going to put 6 brave faces on and do something else. Schwing! You are awful, but I like you. They don't like it, Upham. Yes, it's the Horne Section podcast. Right then, look, it's not the potato episode. So let's put that rumour to bed. Night potato rumour episode. Instead, it's a historical episode of the podcast. Ooh. So, at Poppin138, we all like potatoes. Spencer, do you like potatoes?
Yeah, I love them.
There we go. We all like potatoes. And originally, this podcast was going to be music podcast one week, potato podcast the next. And ideally, we'd gradually build up the number of potato episodes until it was a purely potato-based podcast, a Spudcast. But when we applied to the BBHFC for our license to do 50% potato episodes, they said at least 3 of us will need to be registered, which is fine for me because I live outside the M25. But because the others are inside the M25 and 2 of them have quite serious criminal records, that means the registrar had to come and do home visits to check for sustainability. That still hasn't happened. The paperwork is still incomplete. So in short, we're still waiting to do our first potato episode. Stop! But you might be sitting there listening thinking, is this the potato episode? Well, it's not, sadly. But this episode does feature a man who's done not 1, but 2 potato podcasts.
What?
Rob Autumn, we know he's done his podcast, his daily podcast. You did Potato Heat.
Yeah.
And your most recent one was Earth Potato.
Yeah.
We've been threatening to do a potato episode for a couple of years now. You've done 2.
Yeah. The first one was about when I was cutting some potatoes in half after I'd boiled them. And I was going to saute them to get some real, some nights you just need some crispy bits.
Of course.
After a difficult day. And then I put my finger in my eye to itch it. And I had a hot finger and put it in my eye. And then my eye got hot. And I was like, felt great. I thought maybe I should have hot eyes all the time.
So that one was called Potato Heat.
That was called Potato Heat, yeah.
And Earth Potato is also about a hot potato.
Yeah.
So you've done 2 podcasts about hot
No,
potatoes.
that was about when I was in Tesco's and a guy said, it's hot today, isn't it? And I said, yeah. And he said, it's hot like a hot potato, isn't it? And I was like, you what?
You didn't let that go, did you?
I didn't let it go. I
No.
stuck with it and made a whole podcast about it. So, I mean, it's only 3 minutes long, but I mean, yeah, he got what was coming to him.
He completely misunderstood the phrase
Well,
hot potato.
yeah. It was like, then I finishes with me burying myself alive in the mash of the earth.
Hey, before we start properly, it's not the potato episode. We genuinely did try to record that today, but it's not as easy as you might think. Instead, we're going to start with a silly song that Joe wrote that he wasn't sure about, but we all think it's fine. It's a great start, but we're now going to do a song because this is the potato episode. Isn't that right, guys?
No, it's not.
Finally.
No, Will's right. It's not the potato episode. It's the donkey episode. So here is Willip's song about donkeys. Listen up, gentlemen. We're nearing the end of this, the penultimate episode of the series. Oh. Next up,
Damn shame.
I'm pretty
That's
sure...
a pity because I've got about 6 catchphrases.
Yeah, you and me both. Next up, I'm pretty sure next up it's the potato episode.
No
Yeah,
way.
definitely is.
So tune in for that, guys.
Christmas potato.
Yes, the traditional Christmas potato episode. Before we go, does anyone want to say anything to anyone? Speak up now.
Happy Christmas, Mummy.
Welcome back, listeners, and lo, the countdown begins to the great potato episode. Ooh,
No way.
Just 100 episodes to go. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Alex.
Hello.
Alex.
What are we going to do?
Piss
Party.
about.
We're gonna play beautiful music and say beautiful words. So let's get on with that. Do we have a one-person special guest audience with us today?
Well, I don't know.
so.
You normally know that stuff.
You're right. It's a stupid question. We always do. Is it your accountant again, Alex? No. Despite less than one person asking for that to happen. Is it a potato expert? No.
No.
Because of the pandemic and Brexit, we're not going to be able to do the potato episode quite as soon as we hoped. Is it Rachel Paris? Yes. Let's forget about Will for a bit and have some relaxing piano, and I'll tell everyone what's going on. It's Friday night. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to piss about professionally for the next hour or so. We've received requests from you lot, and we've counted up those requests, so there will be one new version of one of our old songs, one new version of someone else's old song. There will also be questions answered. There might be a guest. There might be another guest, but there will not, and it's with great sadness that I announce this, be any potatoes, because we had a meeting and we're not yet ready.
No.
But we're going to start with a song. Oh, my computer's just pinged, which means I've got an email. Apologies, I'm going to read that now. Oh, no, it's bad news, guys. I'm just hearing that this was meant to be the potato episode,
Oh, no.
but the potato van's hit a pothole, which is short for potato cholesterol. And it won't make it on time, but they say the next episode should be the potato episode. So that's
Oh, really?
good news and bad news. Yeah.
That's incredible news.
Oh, while I'm here, please can I sing a song? Oh, dear.
Didn't like that. Whoops. It was really funky.
Guys,
It was the definition of funk.
it's the Horne Section podcast, and it's the potato episode. Next week. Next week, Mark.
Next week. It's next week.
Oh, so
It's
annoying.
not the potato episode.
So, hello. Okay, do you want to hear the good news or the bad news?
Bad news, please.
Well, the good news or the bad news is that we've had to postpone the potato episode.
Oh, no.
It's a long story, but let's just say we've been let down badly by Billy Piper. Maris Piper. Billy's aunt. Maris was meant to provide us with 3,000 potatoes, which is what we need to make the potato episode actually work. She could only give us 2,800 potatoes, so I said, that's not enough. That's literally 200 potatoes short, Maris, and this is no way to run a business. Maris called me a dipshit, and I deleted her details from my phone. I'm making inquiries with the royal family, and particularly King Edward, and hopefully he'll get a decent number of potatoes for next week's show. End the tense music. Oh, sugar. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Something terrible's happened. Ah, that's so annoying. Bloody hell. Seriously, it's a nightmare. Damn it. Shucks. Ah, hell's bells. Please can I have some deep, melancholic music. You won't believe it. This was meant to be the potato episode. And we've all completely forgotten. We're going to have to wait till the next full moon on a leap year day till we can even table the meeting in which we can roll the dice to land on a 6 to give us permission to appoint a lawmaker to allow us to pick a date on which we might commence negotiations with the potato people to secure us another potential potato podcast. Holy moly, this is annoying. But do I know what would cheer you up? Yes, I do. It's some jokes and a game. Stop it, Ed. Hey, guys, apparently, if you've heard this, half of the atoms making up everything around you are intergalactic interlopers.
No way.
That's according to the New Scientist. So let's bear that in mind as we welcome you to a special edition of the podcast. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Hang on, drum roll.
Oh, it's the
Potato,
Piggy episode.
Piggy.
It's the Piggy episode. Unfortunately, the potato episode is on hold because of an investigation. But this is a full-blooded pig-themed show, so strap in, then loosen that strap and enjoy the sounds of pigs via the Horne section. Edwin van der Sheldrake, please give us some triumphant piano. Guys, this is the final episode of this mini-season of the podcast.
Whoa.
But we've heard that people want more.
Who told you?
No, sorry, we've heard that people want Morse. People really like Inspector Morse. We can't give you Inspector Morse. It's a different genre of entertainment. But we can at last give you the potato episode! Yes. Hello and welcome to the potato episode of the Horne Section podcast, HSP. Potato fans, this is for you. We've spent the last 12 years writing and researching this project. And I can tell you now, you will never have a better 25 minutes in your entire lives.
Alex, sorry to interrupt, but I've just received an important message.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh, obviously that means we can't do it today. There is no way around that, and I'm truly sorry. Will, please can you lift our moods with a song about a lion?
Yep, here we go.